Okay, welcome back, Spirit Child 1723. We're going to do a reading for the last week of February. This is going to be a collective reading. We're going to start with the Ascended Master deck. You need 3 cards for the collective. All right, there's one of them. All right, 2 more cards for the collective. And this one wanted to come out here. All right. So I'm going to pull all the cards and then go over the spread. I'm going to take 3 cards from this Lover's Oracle deck, which is new. They're basically, one flying out. This is February collective. Oh, 2. Wow. Got some jumpers. This is all too much. The heat between us is intense. Too funny. Okay, one more card for the collective. First week of February. Oh, I'm sorry. Last week of February. Let me cleanse this. Let me fix this here. All right. Sorry. Collective, last week of February. I just pushed in a jumper. I'm sorry. These cards are stiff. They're new. Little sticky. Come on, one more card for the collective, last week of February. Please and thank you. All right. And we got It Is Dark Without You. Okay. And we're going to take the bottom row is going to be 3 out of the Romance Angel deck. I cut and shuffled these ahead of time. I don't like putting that on camera because it's pretty boring, actually. But I try to clean them and reset them the best I can in between readings. So, all right, let's get the time frame right. Last week of February for the collective. Last week of February for the general collective. And, all right. No, this is all over the place. Okay. All right, we're going to go to the top. And the first card is Artistic Expression, Paul the Venetian. So this Ascended Master right here is supporting artistic expression, whether it be through writing, doing anything from playing music to dance to, like, for some people it could be baking, cooking in the kitchen. That's their artistic expression. So let's see how this plays out here. It's a beautiful card. If I can pick it up, next card is Priorities, King Solomon. Wow. Very powerful. Very strong Ascended Master. Strong card. Card of commitment. He's got a purple cloak, so that's majestic, royalty. Also spiritual. I guess for lack of a better word, they show illuminated star above him. That means he's enlightened. The wisdom's coming down on him, which makes sense. And the last one, oh boy, last one is Spiritual Law of Attraction. So you got a master alchemist right here. I've heard the name pronounced a few different ways. Melchizedek, yeah, it's hard. Melchizedek. But it's about manifesting, not only with the elements, but with your gifts, and your passions, and within the laws, within the laws of nature. There's laws of spirit, right? So this is a great card. I think it's reminding people that we're stronger than we think we are. You know what I mean? And there's a proper way to, like, manifest and support different items or ventures or paths that we want to take in our life. All right. Well, we're the Lover's Oracle. We're in the second row. First time using this deck. It says it is all too much. So this is people tangled up in a spiritual connection that they probably don't understand. Or it could be straight up, just karmic, magnetic pull. There's something to work out or something to let go of, and you know, somebody's flipping out. Somebody, don't have the resources or the knowledge to deal with it or investigate it and find the answers. The hard part about this is all this stuff is going to keep pointing you back to yourself. You know what I mean? To kind of change the things you can. So you don't attract the same energy back in the next person. All right, the heat between us is intense. So there's acknowledgement. And it's not just because I'm a guy, but I'm getting this as a female energy, not just divine female energy, but actual female. The heat between us is intense. I sense that this is strongly the woman in this particular card, this energy, this read right here. Then it is dark without you. So again, damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? They don't know what to do with this, they've never experienced it. They don't have people around them that understand it. So it's just I guess it's a curse and a blessing, right? It's a curse in a way, but it's also a blessing if you choose to do the work and explore and develop yourself, and your spirituality. All right. The bottom row, I saw it as it came out. It's all over the map. All over the map. So this is last week of February. The middle of the month, we had Valentine's Day. So deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Again, I'm pulling it as this is the female in the relationship. Take it as it works for you. Take the energy as it resonates, because there's guys with a lot of feminine energy. There's women that are alpha males, have a strong dominant energy. But what I'm getting is the females or the feminine energies putting a mask on in this. Then it says retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So getting away from social media, putting down the electronic devices, being with that person. This is the last week of February. Yeah, life gets busy, man. And also, it takes a certain amount of energy to maintain a relationship, to like get romance back in a relationship, to people like myself that haven't been in them for long periods of time, to like get over that, what happens in the first month is not, going to be the pace of the relationship, whether it's physical or otherwise. Things kind of settle down and fall into place. And this is saying, take time to appreciate each other, really value each other for who you are and where you're at, and respect people if they're healing or got, family problems or something going on. Then it says religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Well, that's going to be always, right? Um, at its highest level, spirituality and religion should be just about the same goal, the same purpose. But there's some people that want somebody of the same religious denomination, and there's other people that are open to, being flexible and seeing how things go. And there's many families that have two religions, two beliefs, and I know a long time ago when I was really young, I know a male that took on Judaism, to marry the wife, and he learned about it. It was a long process, and he went through it because he loved her, and he even took her last name, and I'm not sure what that was all about, but he even I believe, took her last name, or they remained. They each had their own name. If I can get a hold of them, I'm gonna have to ask them. So overall, collective. We're gonna recap real quick. We're at 10-minute mark, 10:10 on the timer. Artistic expression. So we got creativities, priorities. Sometimes people deem work and family above trying to be back in a relationship or trying to work on a relationship or repair a relationship. But then we get the alchemist coming here. He's going to play with the energy, you know what I mean? He's going to co-create and attempt to create within the laws, that are allowed, right? The middle row, it's all too much. The heat between us is intense. I'm sorry, my finger in the way. And it's dark without you. So I would think that's maybe the most important message, is that this person's acknowledging that you brought light, not life. Well, life too. You brought light and comfort to them. You might have felt like home, or you might felt like you knew each other. That could be past life energy. Then the last row is talking about the mask. This can happen. It's not necessarily a bad thing. You know what I mean? People have different forms of protection depending where they are with their healing. It's not all manipulative and out to get you type energy. Retreat, talking about value, time with your significant other, whatever way that works for you. And then religious factors, that sometimes they can be overcome, sometimes not. So that's what I have you for the last week of February. And I appreciate you tuning into this, listening to this, hopefully all the way through. If you would smash that like and subscribe button, it'd be greatly appreciated. And it'll help me be motivated to do more and tune into the energy that is willing to listen to it. So with that, I wish you a great last week of February. Namaste.